now because I was looking at it. If Taylor Swift doesn't have $1 billion, is there a man that actually finds her attractive other than Travis Kelce?
Some other dudes that
Like,
she with.
Yes, his
watching
name
her
is
front
Ernie
row,
Johnson.
like she is cringe to me.
It's cringe to the point for me.
Her
where
friends, John and all, her friends were kind of not the lookers to me. If you want to,
Well, you know what? If you want to be if you want to look like a 10, surround yourself with a bunch of twos.
correct. That's what she did.
You ever notice that a really hot chick always has like two offensive linemen with them?
That's because they got their own insecurities. They come out.
They like
You're right though.
they do. And they always have their shoulder pads on and they're blocking for them. And those girls are wondering why no guy's hitting on them because your girls got shoulder pads on.
Because them the same girls that be in the way.
By the way, though, speaking of women, remember when Charles Barkley made the comments because what was that, Game 3 when Cardi B performed?
Yeah, did you see him double down on it on our man Dan Patrick?
Hell yeah, I did. I loved it. He said, I hope they fire me. I got 6, maybe 7 years left on my contract.
There's zero chance he's working those 6 years. That's the breaking news I took from it.
Yeah, he said, I got no chance of doing that many years. He said, I'd love for him to fire me so they'd have to pay me for the next 6 or 7 years and I can sit at home and do whatever the hell I want. I just wish I had the clout and power of a Charles Barkley, baby.
It's more or less not the power nor the clout. It's the contract, John.
Correct.
It's the
I wish I
contract
had
that
the
allows him to do it.
contract. It is unfreaking
Try getting rid of him with cause.
bang. Dude, somebody just sent me this. You know how we were talking
Let me
earlier?
tell you something, Johnny Radio. I want them people to send me home. I'm going to be sitting there collecting my Ozempic checks. I'm going to be collecting my insurance company checks, my Capital One checks. I want them to send me home. I doubled down. That wasn't Cardi B. That was Cardi D.
And I'm going to date Caitlin Clark. Nobody could screw this up more than the W. I did say, though, I just got somebody sent something to me that said, damn, John, remember when we were talking about Fernando Mendoza? And I talked about how I was watching a little film on him, and I noticed how much he stares down receivers, and I can't stand that every time right before he throws the ball, he does the tap. Drives me crazy. Man, now you got Coach Mike Sullivan saying that right now, there's really no shortcut to success. He's expecting him to be QB3 day one. Do you believe that, or is that trying to push him?
I believe it.
I mean, I don't understand why people find it so hard and unfathomable to sit a first-round draft pick.
Especially a quarterback.
Like, look at Pat Mahomes.
Especially a quarterback.
Like, I mean, there is the speed of the game from high school to college and then college to pro is insane. Like, think about the homie, all you guys out there who played football, the homie on your football team who was the best of the best of the best. Now, my football team at Houston, I had a dude in David Nugent who has 3 Super Bowl rings, I believe, or 2 with the Patriots because he was ended up going to Purdue and become a defensive tackle in the National Football League. But, I mean, heck, Drew Davis, Cullen Bryant Jr., like, we had, like, little Chris Torito. We had some studs, and you don't see them making it to the National Football League. You see them playing at big college football programs. How many studs do you see that you think they cannot miss? And they can't do it, and they miss. Ronaldo McClain, remember the linebacker at Alabama who beat people to death in college?
Couldn't stay out of trouble.
Couldn't stay out of trouble. It also couldn't, being 6 foot, whatever he was, couldn't do anything because everybody was taking out his knees.
Yeah, he was about 6'4".
Big old boy.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I don't understand why it is that we don't want to let a quarterback actually get what's most important, and that's, 1, a grasp of the offense, how NFL football works.
Microwave society, no different than you see commenting on this on Dave's show. The wave of criticism that we're seeing with this young Spurs team that's in their first playoff.
Second youngest team in NBA Finals history.
Ever, But the criticism is valid, but it's like, you mentioned it yesterday, it's about learning how to win.
And boy, the Raiders need a lot of practice at that right now. But we're going from football to the other football. It's FUT, right?
Yes, sir. Say it right. Say it right.
Football. It's the World Cup, Eddie. I saw a little Mexico take care of business yesterday. Tonight, the USA team plays, what is it, Paraguay?
And don't forget Canada, the guys right above us, they play at 3 o'clock, John.
The Drakes. They're
Hey,
going to
we'll
get
take
kicked
that to
by
fight
Kendrick
Drakes.
Lamar's.
No, man, we're going to call them the SGAs.
The SGAs. Oh, no, then they're going to win.
Or the Dylan Brookses or something. You know?
But I'm very, very blessed, y'all. I'm not going to pretend to know a lot about soccer. Again, I'm 48 years old. We didn't have even soccer, I think, in high school until like I was a sophomore. I don't remember.
I had soccer at Houston, dog.
I don't know. Not until I think we were a sophomore.
Really?
Like, you got to remember when I went there, they didn't even have a senior class because it
He
was,
was one of the original.
I was the original gangsters. It was like 7th through 10th.
Okay.
I was a 7th grader.
Okay, yeah.
And then an 8th grader, I was in high school.
They started as freshmen and they moved. They added a year each year. Gotcha.
Correct. So back then, no, I really don't. And I did not ever see anybody in Sea Isle Park or any of the damn parks. Like, you didn't see there was no Mike Rose complex.
Did you put your kids in it? My child won MVP, John, a 4-year-old soccer
Well, this is the
football.
funny thing. I never have played soccer, but my grandson, both my granddaughters are playing soccer. They love it like it's going out of style. And we are lucky because we have Sergio Garcia of Action News 5. He's down in Atlanta and he joins us now. First and foremost, thanks for your time. And what up, Sergio?
What's up? Thank y'all for having me.
My man, tell me right now, how excited are you the fact that you're actually getting to cover the World Cup?
Oh man, I'm feeling over the moon right now. There's so much excitement going on. They got fan festivals for like every host city. So I'm excited to go to the fan festivals and of course to the game I'm going to go to.
What is like? How big are the ceremonies and the parties and everything? Like, is it as like Olympic-esque? I mean, this is the biggest soccer tournament in the world.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is the biggest tournament in the world. Recently, they're doing performances before it. So for today's game, for the USA versus Paraguay game, like 90 minutes before kickoff, they're going to have people singing like Katy Perry, Future, Lisa, Tyler. So they're going to have a lot of things going on before the game. They'd like to make it a big deal for like the first game of the host countries. So that's what's going on today.
All I know is like. I'm sorry. I actually Googled.
Don't worry about it. I got it. Sergio, did you catch yesterday? What did you think
I
about
Googled
the
Mexico,
the
and did you
opening
see
match
what
on
they
yesterday?
said? They showed the 2 hottest fans I've ever seen.
John got sidetracked, Sergio. I got you. This is your man, D. What up, Sergio?
What up, man?
What you think about yesterday's opening match?
Oh, man, it was amazing, man. I think that was a great way for Mexico to start the first game of the World Cup this year. They got 2 goals, and then they provoked South Africa to get 2 red cards, leaving them to 9 men. So I feel like this is a great start for Mexico. Not so good for South Africa, but hey, I'm happy, man.
Oh, good. All right. So tonight, I think we'll all be somewhere getting ready to drink and enjoy the USA versus Paraguay match. Who are you looking forward to in this match? And who do you think will come out the victorious one?
I think without a doubt, I'll be looking forward to Christian Pulisic. He is basically the leading man for the USA right now. He's doing well in Europe. He plays for Milan in Italy. And he's doing very well right now. Every time that there's a friendly before the World Cup, Christian Pulisic shows up and he performs. He's always a guy that you want to go to. So I'm going to look out for Christian Pulisic. And then for the result, I really feel like USA will take a 2-0 win. They're looking really strong. The only opposition that they struggle against is European teams. In their last friendlies, they lost against Portugal, Belgium, and Germany. So not so good, but I think that they're going to take the win tonight.
John, did you hear that? He put some money in your pocket. He said 2-0 USA. Did you
I
hear
like that? Yes, I did hear that because one, I hear Paraguay plays a lot of defense. They want to keep it low scoring. I also like under in the total in goals. The other thing, though, I did want to ask Sergio. I was sitting here looking at the Twitter on purpose because there was a few things that I had to like refresh myself and make sure I was kind of caught up on it. And then they showed what's always on my algorithm, beautiful women. The thing is like I was watching, like I can't remember what show it was, but they were showing all the teams that the way they send everybody off, like these different countries. Why is it that every single country in the world, literally, I mean, this, like the whole world loves this more than anything except for the United States, it feels like. I don't know, are we ever going to catch up?
I think that in the future it'll take us a couple years definitely to catch up. But I think that, I mean, just imagine representing, your country, being that team representing your country. This is a high stakes tournament for each country, and if you think about the NBA Finals right now, people are going crazy for it, and that's just cities. Now these are countries that we're talking about, so it's gonna go crazy right now. They're doing crazy send-offs. I have seen it. I've seen Turkey put a bunch of cars behind the bus that the team is in. So people go crazy for these things, and honestly, without a doubt, this is gonna be really entertaining. So I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I also got to say that it's crazy. I just saw the Super Bowl, 600 million people watch it, but the very first game of the World Cup had 1.2 billion viewers. That's a crazy number.
Worldwide sport. This is crazy. Everyone's tuning in. The first game is always going to get a lot of views because people want to see, what the vibes are going to be like of the tournament and what the other teams are looking like. So, this is great.
Dude, and even Shakira, she's been doing something for the World Cup. I always like watching her dance. Lord have mercy. Now, if we're looking at the favorites right now, I have no idea who to put a futures bet on. Like, who are your favorite three teams with odds that you think have a chance to win? Because I was looking at some of these.
You want to win it all, Jim?
Win it. Who are the best teams out there?
Definitely going to be France, Spain, and I'm going to say the third team that you want to look out for would probably be Brazil. I think Brazil are pretty hungry right now, but France, name for name, they have the best squad. If you compare them to any other team, name for name, they have the best squad. They just have so much talent in that squad that play in so many great teams right now. So France is definitely going to be a favorite. They won it back in 2018, so I'm sure they're going to be looking back to win it again because they were in the final of the last World Cup. So they're doing pretty good right now. Spain just won the European competition, the Euros, and they have a really good squad right now. They have this young, talented player called Lamine Yamal. He's 19 years old, and he's carrying the team of Barcelona where he plays for. So a lot of people are riding on Lamine Yamal to do well for them. So those are the two teams. Brazil, one of the most famous players, Neymar, who just got called up, and so Brazil are looking very motivated now that they have their star man, and so they have a lot of talent as well that play in Europe. So I think these are the three teams to look out for.
Right now, I don't know who the hottest names are, but
Kylian Mbappe, John, Lionel Messi.
If Sergio could pick one player from the World Cup to start a team, who are you picking? The only one I really know is that Mbappe guy.
I'd probably safe bet is Mbappe because he performed for the World Cup. He is amazing in the World Cup. But if you want to go for a player to watch, because this is going to be his first World Cup, and he's doing amazing right now, it'll be Lamine Yamal from Spain. He's a right winger. He's an attacker. He's gonna dribble at you. He's gonna create some chances, and he's gonna be entertaining.
And have they expanded the World Cup? Did it used to be 32 and now it's gone to 48?
Yeah. This tournament is the biggest one so far because, of course, that they expanded it, like you said, 3 host countries. So this will be a bigger one than any other one before.
Wow. How do you qualify for the World Cup? Does everybody? I mean, that's also something I've never even understood or known.
Oh yeah, so there's qualifiers for different parts of the world. So there's a UEFA. UEFA is basically all the European teams, and they have qualifiers. All the 2 or 3 years leading up to the World Cup, they have qualifiers. So basically, they just play matches, and if you get the most points, that's kind of how you qualify. So every league that you're in the region of the country, like if you're in Europe, you're going to play European competition. If you're here in South America or just North America, you're going to play against your own competition that's a bit more closer to you. So they kind of just stack up points leading up to the World Cup, and that's kind of how you deem who's going to qualify. But then they do have a World Cup qualifying matches closer to the World Cup for last chance nations. They get their last chance. So that's kind of how it works.
Which, I keep looking at this, Italy didn't make the World Cup this year.
They did not, no.
Haven't they won it 4 times? How in the heck have they not made it?
Yeah, they're getting a lot of scrutiny, a lot of criticism because they have pretty good players, but they just haven't been able to perform well. They won the Euros before Spain did, so this is a squad that's pretty talented. But honestly, it's kind of bizarre that they haven't qualified. they just haven't been doing well for their qualifiers.
Of the three host nations, the United States, Canada, and Mexico, which one of the host nations has the best chance to make a deep run?
I think Mexico will.
I think their fans so far are winning. Lord have mercy, I'm in love.
Yeah, Mexico in their past friendlies, they also played against Portugal and they also played against Belgium. USA lost to those while Mexico tied to them. They haven't really lost any friendlies leading up to the World Cup, so they've been looking pretty good. They just won the first game. They're feeling pretty good. They're a host country, so honestly, that has a lot to do with how good they're feeling and how well they've been playing. So I would say Mexico is going to make the deepest run. I'd go Mexico, USA, and Canada will be at the last to do, as well.
So FIFA has introduced a new yellow card amnesty system that makes it less likely, I guess, for the star players to basically miss World Cup finals because of that card accumulation. Is this good, bad? What do you think about it?
I think for the fans, it's a bit better, but for the game overall, that it seems unfair because the fans want to see the best players in the biggest stage of the tournament. So that's a good thing for the fans. But honestly, if you look at how the rules work for every other player, that's kind of unfair to just a regular player. So it's kind of it has its pros and cons. I don't really like it because I just want it to be fair for everyone. But that's how I see it.
Do me a favor, Sergio. Paint us a picture of what your day's like, where everybody can find you to see all the action that you're going to be dropping.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm going to be in Atlanta, as you know. I'm going to go to the fan festivals. I'm going to watch games there. So I'm going to go to the fan festivals around the early afternoon, like 2 or 3. I'm going to hang around there and watch games, have a little drink, feel good with the people. Yeah, of course. So I'm going to enjoy it, watch some games, and then my game that I'm going to go to will be on Monday for the Spain game. And I'm excited, man. That's kind of how my afternoons are going to be, just soccer and being around other people who enjoy the sport too.
Soccer, football, actually, it's called football, baby.
Yeah, football.
I'm going to get it right. I'm going to get it right today. And Surgery, we're going to be keeping abreast of everything. I'm going to be following you. Where can they follow you on social media?
Yeah, on Instagram, you can follow me. It's kind of a weird username, but it's __ Sergio Garcia and then triple _.
__ Sergio Garcia, then triple the _. That's simple, my man. I'm going to give you a follow. Have a blessed one. Enjoy the soccer, and we'll do it again soon because I need to bring you back. Hopefully, like next week, we can talk a little bit more after we've seen some more action.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you, man. Sergio's awesome. Good job, D. Thank you for setting that up.
Was dope, dog.
That's how you do it, D. That's how my producers roll. I come here, I don't know what I'm doing. They tell me what to do, and I talk. It's a great gig to get. And I don't even have to drive myself.
So we even pick him up for work, y'all.
Dude, Dennis Phillippe's still shocked that y'all picked me up for work. He's like, what?
I mean, it ain't like we got to go out yonder. He's just right up the street.
Yeah, right up the street, man. I don't know if you know, if coming to my house is kind of fun.
Yeah, it is.
It's very entertaining.
Very early in the morning.
Yeah, I'm an early guy. People are surprised. I don't sleep much, if you didn't know.
Because sleep is the cousin of death.
Yeah, I'm trying to live.
I got that
baby.
from Nas.
I like that. Hey, we got any golf going on this week? Like, I know.
Yeah, John, you kind of picked the picks this week for the
I forgot I
Canada.
did.
Let me pull it up for you.
I just was mentioning it. Like, the only reason I was saying it is because, like, if you're one of those guys who's ranked outside the top 200 and you've been going after the PGA Tour and you just didn't make it, and all of a sudden you find yourself in debt and you're broke, and you need to sell your house in a flash, boy, do I have the answer. Call my buddy Bill at I Buy Houses, 901-406-1101. In fact, y'all can call him too, 901-406-1101, any house, any area, as is. It's just as simple as that. You just pick up the phone, Bill comes over, bing, bang, boom, guess what? Guaranteed to close in 5 days. Get your cash in a flash. Don't let them foreclose on you. If you're ready to buy a new house and you need to get rid of it to get that down payment, and this is your dream home, and the house has been on the market way too deadgum long, 901-406-1101. Again, any house, any area, as is. It's as simple as that. Call Bill at I Buy Houses and our homie Lloyd Patterson. Again, 901-406-1101. I Buy Houses. He buys your house. 5 day. Fast. We back in 2 seconds. Sports 56, 98.5
FM. Join the voice of the Tigers, Dave Woloshin, for Wolo and Friends. Weekday mornings from 10 to 11 here on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
It's time to get your backyard ready for the ultimate pool party with a little help from Family Leisure. If you've been sitting on the fence about taking the plunge with a pool, now's the time to take the dive. You want an above-ground pool? Done. Starting at $39.99, and that's with installation. You want an in-ground pool? Take your pick. They start at under $50,000. Accessorize that pool with a patio furniture set starting at just $9.99. Outdoor sectionals? They start at $12.99. In fact, all in-stock patio furniture sets are priced to move. And with select patio furniture sets, you'll get a free umbrella and base. Okay, you aren't looking to get into a pool just yet? Family Leisure has hot tubs that start at just $34.99. Get in shape or stay in shape with a swim spa starting at $16,999. Get your backyard, front yard, side yard, whatever, ready for fun. Family Leisure, Whitten Road at I-40, where family and fun come together.
Encore flavor, Corky's barbecue. We're cooking it up, down home way. Hickory smoke flavor like the good old days.
Hey y'all, Jimmy Stovall here with Corky's Barbecue. Catering is our specialty. Memphians have trusted Corky's to cater their events for 40 years because we make it easy for you and delicious for your guests. Whether it's 50 people or a crowd of thousands, our experienced team comes to your location, sets up, serves, and ensures everyone enjoys a Corky's all-you-can-eat barbecue buffet starting at only $7.99 per person. You can't beat it. With 40 years of experience, it's easy to see why customers choose Corky's time and time again for all of their catering needs. Visit Corky'sBBQ.com to book us for your next party.
Encore flavor, Corky's barbecue.
Hi, I'm Ryan Saharovich, a proud partner with NST Injury Attorneys. For over 35 years, we've been fighting for Memphis families after serious accidents when insurance companies are trying to pay as little as possible. If you've been injured, the call is free, and you don't pay unless we win.
NST is the way to go. Call 683-70. They've got the fight.
NST is the way to go. Call 683-7000 or visit nstlaw.com.
Your home is your best investment, so why not make it the best it can be with help from Gates Lumber? Start with your front door, serving two purposes, curb appeal and security. Gates has solid construction doors built for security, durability, and beauty. See and compare wood, steel, and fiberglass options side by side at Gates Showroom. It's easier to choose when you can see and touch real doors with real assistance from knowledgeable staff helping you choose the right door for your home and budget. So don't just replace your door, upgrade your protection, and Gates Lumber is the right choice. Family owned and operated, serving you for over 100 years with free estimates, free delivery, competitive prices, and quality products. Call 901-942-3201, go to gateslumber.com, or come by their showroom, 1253 South Bellevue Boulevard. Gates Lumber, celebrating over 100 years with a passion for craftsmanship since 1920.
Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. It's a wet Friday. My goodness. Did y'all see that rain that's coming down?
Yeah, man.
Lordy, 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 it's a coming down.
I'm glad I rolled my windows up this time.
Yeah, no, that was terrible. You and Miss Margaret had y'all's windows up the other day when it was raining. I felt bad. I was like, dadgummit. I went out there and even wiped down his car for him. Young man was doing actual work.
Thank you.
I will say, Chiefs star Pat Mahomes was the greatest thing since sliced bread. We've been talking about the NBA Finals. Victor Wembanyama, is he going to be now the new face, the coronation of the king? Right now, though, the Knicks got that 3 games to 1 lead, and the fact that, of course, the Spurs have blown all those double-digit leads, the crazy comebacks by the Knicks, the failures and collapses by the Spurs, et cetera, et cetera. But the Chiefs, Pat Mahomes was the hottest thing going. Remember? Did y'all know that they're adding 2 years to his contract right now? To Pat Mahomes. Yeah. They're extending that bad boy. Remember, he signed a $504 million.
Yeah. They'll probably get that thing restructured pretty much every year, but they're going to make sure he get his money.
He's getting $64 million per year. Is he still the best quarterback? Are you still like hands down? Is when he's healthy? Are you taking him number one overall still?
Yeah, why not?
I still think like Shohei. He's the man in MLB. I still feel Pat's the man in the NFL. But is Wemby now going to be the man going forward in the NBA? And can he make the craziest thing in the history of the world? And can they actually come back and take these next 3 games and do like the only team that's ever done it, LeBron James's Cavaliers team?
We'll see. Also, that Cavaliers team had
Kyrie,
phenomenal talent and
Draymond Green kicking junk.
Had a little help.
Right.
Had a little assistance along the way.
Right.
Then also hurt that Andrew Bogut wasn't available. It's kind of a normal piece for the Warriors at that time. Just caught him at the right time, man.
Well, breaking news. Guess what just happened? I guess today's the day they launched the SpaceX IPO. Elon Musk has become the first person on planet Earth to become a trillionaire.
He can loan me $20.
Trillionaire?
He can loan me $20,000. He can loan me $20 million. He ain't got to loan it to me. He can just let me have it. You got $1 trillion. Just saying.
Man.
Talk about max money.
Do y'all know that, like, realistically, the numbers we're talking about when you say a trillionaire?
Yeah.
1 million seconds is 11.5 days. 1 billion seconds is 31.7 years. 1 trillion seconds is 31,700 years.
Longer than we'll live.
Damn. Like, I don't know, man. That just 1 trillion?
You talking to Mo today?
Yeah. I'm definitely talking to Mo. That's why I was bringing up the Pat Mahomes things. I just saw the dude's a trillionaire, and I'm like, holy cow. If you stacked $1 bills, they would go 67,861 miles high. It'd be enough to wrap the earth multiple times.
People don't even drive that far.
Oh my gosh. I didn't. A trillionaire? Like, does that make him basically, I mean, if you're a trillionaire, can a government even tell you what to do?
I wouldn't think so. What they gonna tell you?
How you gonna, I mean, you can buy your own damn army.
How about I buy yours?
Yeah, I'll buy your army.
You got you in it.
Oh man, we are, I just saw that. That was crazy. In fact, actually now we have a lot of smart people, especially like Raider Corey. I don't know if you ever listen.
That's
Greg
my guy,
and Eli.
Raider Corey.
He always brings brevity to the show and has some of the best texts. He said with SpaceX's IPO launch, $135 per share. Elon's the first trillionaire. Holy cow! That's 12 zeros. Holy cow! He could buy 50 of the most valuable sports franchises from around the world, and it would only be 300, and he would still have a cool $353 billion left. Damn. Happy Elon. It is time to talk with my man Mo Schefter. I know, I'm sure Mo's all up on the SpaceX IPO. Mo, did you get any of that? Did you have $500,000 in the bank just sitting there chilling with Charles Schwab or something so you can get some IPOs?
I've been blessed in this world. I don't know if I've been that blessed yet.
How can a government even tell them what to do when you have $1 trillion?
Brother, the only God at that point can speak to me. Like nobody else if I have that much money.
Goodness gracious. Man, I definitely need you. Like, he needs to, please, I need a little money. Like, he could literally cure homelessness himself.
Single-handedly. That's actually a factual case.
That is just amazing. Hey. So, I guess putting those satellites in low Earth orbit's been working out pretty good for him, huh? One
I
thing,
guess
answer me
so.
one question. How can we see those Starlink satellites? Because I've seen them a few times, and at least that's what they say. They're the size of about a Volkswagen, like a little. You remember those V-Dub buses back in the day when the hippies would be going across the country smoking budweed, free love, free gas, all that good stuff. Like, how can you see those from space?
You're saying you really believe they there?
I just know he's a trillionaire.
That's what I'm saying.
Man.
Actually, I got a video of one going over my house.
I know.
A few months ago.
I saw one. I was way back. They were like, dude, you're going to be able to see the Starlink satellites go over tonight in Memphis. I went out there to look at it, and I was like, good God, how the hell am I going to see those? Like, they ain't supposed to be in space, bruh. I don't know. Anyway, to football. I asked you about, you didn't hear, I don't think, but I was talking about Pat Mahomes. Did you see his contract?
Yes.
It is unbelievable. He is worth every single penny. My question is right now, if you're picking a team, you know more about football than anybody I ever talked to. Is he still the number one quarterback that you're taking, bar none?
Yes. Yes. The only person that comes close is obviously number 9 in Cincinnati.
Joey B.
Yes, sir. Anybody else you want to mention? Lamar, Josh Allen, Justin Herbert. Let's put aside Matthew Stafford for now, but anybody you want to mention is nowhere, or even Matt Stafford, to be honest, with all due respect.
Because he's back, man. He's been playing forever.
Matt Stafford is going to go down as probably a top 25 quarterback of all time. Great. Mahomes is like 3, 4 all time already. And again, like, if the offensive line stays healthy, they're the biggest threat in the AFC. There's no question. I'm riding with the Bengals, but once you got 15, I used to say this all the time for the Patriots. They got 12, and nobody else does. The Chiefs got 15, and nobody else does.
Dude, the crazy thing is like, I don't know why, but, we got so used to Kansas City being in the AFC championships, being in the Super Bowl, winning. Like, then they lose to the Eagles. They haven't made it back to the big game. Of course, everybody knows about, Rashee Rice, and they lose Tyreek Hill. And then you got Travis Kelce getting old and hanging out with freaking the only reason she's attractive is because she's a billionaire girl. Miss straight up, her back goes all the way from the back of her head to her ankles. Is there any young quarterback right now, like a Trevor Lawrence or a Caleb Williams, Justin Herbert, Drake May, Cam Ward? Is there anybody that you think could be the future and ever like take the throne in the next 4 years from Pat, or is this still Pat's league?
That's such a great question. That's such a great question. It's still Pat's league. It's going to be Pat's league as long as he's there. I think, to be honest with you, I think career-wise, he'll outlast Lamar and maybe even Burrow and Josh Allen, to be honest with you. Just because he's built different. Like, this dude is he's already thinking about starting week 1 coming off of the injury he's coming off of. Which I think the Chiefs will protect him from doing that, thankfully. After that, the only one who I would say has shown the capability is Drake May, to be real.
Yeah, you got
I mean, we just got to be real about it. Jaden, we got to make sure that wasn't just a one-trick pony, a one-hit wonder, however you want to call it. All these other guys, all these other young guys, they still got to prove it. And sure as HE double hockey stick is not going to be Trevor Lawrence, I can promise you that. It's nobody in Cleveland, nobody in Pittsburgh. They don't even got anybody in Pittsburgh worth talking about right now. And then anybody notable in the NFC is on the latter part of their career. So I think for the next 5 to 7 years, it's still Pat Mahomes' league, and the three guys that can challenge him the most, in my humble opinion, are going to be Drake May, Joe Burrow, and then one of these other young quarterbacks that came out this year or coming out next year that are going to go to a really good situation that I think can be generational. Other than that, there's nobody active that I think could threaten Mahomes by any means.
Speaking of the quarterback situations, Cleveland looks like Todd Monken's not sure who his quarterback's going to be. It looks like he's going to keep a competition open with Deshaun Watson and Shedeur Sanders.
Mm-hmm.
What are you thinking about that? Are we going? It looks like Monken might be feeling a little bit of Shedeur.
Oh, I am so sorry. Oh my God, I'm driving and I just ran a red light. I apologize.
Oh, thank God you're all right.
Yeah, I'm pulling over now. It's one of those weird Florida lights where there's like two greens in front of each other. Anyways,
Oh, time out. We got an imminent threat alert on my phone. That was what that noise was. It says we are in a flash flood warning. It's effective until 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. And they say this is dangerous and life-threatening situation. Do not attempt to travel unless you're fleeing an area subject to flooding. Holy hell, it really is going to storm.
Yeah.
We got a canoe up at this joint. I need one, man. That's wild. But do you think that Shedeur Sanders with young Quinshon Judkins, Jerry Jeudy, what is it, Concepcion they got over there? Is there a chance that he can actually find success with this Browns team?
I mean, I hope so. But my issue is I have no
We've just
faith.
never seen anybody successful since Bernie Kosar, and he bumbled the bag too.
Right. And then Baker won them a playoff game while their head coach had COVID, and then they shipped him off to Carolina. So I don't really have faith in anything going on with the Cleveland Browns. You know what I mean? There's nobody that I trust when it comes to football more than Jeremy Merritt. I wouldn't have confidence in him being able to turn that organization around just because of how ownership is. So I truly, again, to me, and Johnny, you know this better than anyone. Like, football is a business. Any business needs direction, and any business where the employees are coming in every day and they're not really sure what to do is not going to succeed. And I think with Cleveland, people are coming into the building every day and they're not sure what to do. And the fact that we're even discussing the possibility or the probability, in my humble opinion, of Deshaun Watson not only being in competition, but being the potential starter for the Cleveland Browns just says everything to me about that organization in a negative way. Because they should just turn the keys over to Shedeur. That's what they should do.
They're not going to re-sign Deshaun Watson after this season. I mean, please, y'all. Dude got his money. He's going to go off and disappear into the sunset.
Johnny, do not be shocked if Deshaun Watson gets the job, plays decent, if he doesn't sign another 2 to 3 year deal with Cleveland.
That would be so Cleveland.
Exactly.
That would be so Cleveland. Another thing, though, is Josh Allen has been so Buffalo and so Jim Kelly. He's been close, just no cigar. He has, like, right now also a Dan Marino feel, too. One of the best quarterbacks, period. Has a John Elway feel. John Elway could not win the big game until he got a running game and Terrell Davis, and he had, Shannon Sharp, and, it was different, like, when they finally got their championships. For Josh Allen to actually succeed in the NFL, are they going to have to eventually get a stronger run game like they did in Denver with John Elway when he got older?
So I'm going to be a little disrespectful here to Josh Allen, okay? Because I think the run game as it was last year is good enough.
With James Cook? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and just how much offensive coordinator Brady, who's now the head coach, committed to the run. The difference between Josh Allen and John Elway is that John Elway is a significantly better passer than Josh Allen. First of all, with most quarterbacks that you compare to Josh Allen, usually you say, okay, well, Josh Allen has the arm strength. You can't quite say that when you compare him to John Elway and Dan Marino.
Mm-mm.
And we're talking about Elway specifically here. He was a fantastic passer of the football from the pocket. His footwork was fundamentally sound. He had touch. He had how pitchers have different pitches. Elway, despite that fastball, understood he had different pitches as well.
Mm-hmm.
I do not have confidence, and I have felt this way for 10 years now about Josh Allen. I do not have confidence in his ability to throw consistently from the pocket. It's the same issue I had with Lamar, which is the same reason why I have never picked either team to go or win the Super Bowl. It just doesn't happen. You have to pass from the pocket. No matter how much this game changes, how much it evolves, it starts and ends with the pocket. That is where you are most protected as a quarterback. And if you can't do it from there, I got no confidence in you going forward, no matter how good the defense is, no matter how good the run game is, whatever. Unless you're all-time, like Seattle, Baltimore, Tampa, exceptional situations, 2002 Tampa. So I actually, Johnny, I think you get more of a Marino story with Josh Allen, where he just never wins it.
You could see it. You saw it with Jim Kelly and all of them, and Norv, and Lord have mercy, we remember all that. Don Beebe and his crazy helmet. But again, remember, man, Elway went to 3 Super Bowls and got smoked in 3 of them. They got killed by 45 against San Francisco, lost by 32 to Washington, lost by 19 to New York. I mean, they got smoked when he first got there. Josh, though, you got to get there, son. Now,
you got to get there.
Do you think Justin Herbert, because of Jim Harbaugh, then is positioned to have more success, even though he's had less? Justin Herbert's had less success so far in Josh Allen in his career. Josh Allen's an MVP. Justin Herbert has had some terrible coaching from Brandon Staley. They're the coaches that he had were terrible. Now all you see is you're getting a lot of beef around a big quarterback. Offensive line is huge. They want to run the football. Omarion Hampton they picked up. You see Harbaugh wants to run the football. He could be a freak. They got a great defense. I feel like we got Russell Wilson with the Super Bowl when we think of the Legion of Boom. Sam Darnold just won a Super Bowl with Seattle because their defense was another Legion of Boom style. There's been a lot of quarterbacks that weren't the best quarterback in the league that have won Super Bowls because they had the best deadgum team. Is Justin Herbert, is his team set up for at least a hell of a lot of opportunity? The fact that they're building with beef, they're building with backs, and they got some big wide receivers in Quentin Johnson, Trey Harris, Ladd McConkey's a pimp.
Ladd McConkey is a pimp for sure. You mentioned Quentin Johnson, but the guy that you and I keep talking about is Trey Harris.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he is a big time X factor for this offense, and I'm not worried about anything on them defensively. I think defensively they're going to be top 5 again. I think that offensive line, as long as healthy, is going to bully people, and I understand, and I am one of those people. I actually call him Justin Sherbert for the ice cream because of how soft he is in the playoffs, because of how much he melts in the playoffs. However, all that being said, I have more confidence in the Chargers making a deep run than any team in the AFC not named the Bengals or the Chiefs. I think they're better than Denver. I think they're better than Buffalo. I think they're better than Baltimore. I think they're better than New England. And I think with Justin Herbert, you know what's crazy, Johnny, is with Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, whoever, right? Whatever quarterback you want to mention, there's always something physically on tape that you can see to identify certain flaws. With Justin, it's all in his head. It's all a mental thing. I don't know what it is with him where he's just different. The
Pressure
body language
pipes,
is different.
Bro.
Amen to that, brother. Amen to that.
Like
Amen to that. But that same pressure could create a diamond. So we'll see how he reacts.
Yeah, is he a lump of coal or is he a diamond?
Amen to that. Amen to that.
What in the hell are the Colts going to do? I've been trying
Bro,
to figure this out.
When you asked me last week about which coach would be on the hot seat, I almost
Shane
mentioned
Steichen.
Shane Steichen. Yes, sir. I almost mentioned him. And I think he is going to be on the hot seat. I think Callie Gordon just kind of let this front office and their head coach do their thing for a certain window. She was very smart. I think she made the right decision, allowing them to do something so she could, evaluate it objectively before just moving on to a different regime. But I think what you're going to see this year is, number one, what Daniel Jones did in the start of last year was great. Coming off an Achilles at this stage of his career, I have high concerns as to whether he can actually be productive, especially long-term sustainability.
I mean, I believe this is a guy, if I remember this correctly, he's got 2 fat contracts and thrown 2 touchdowns in like a total of 4 games in his entire career.
Yeah.
He did it twice against Minnesota when he got the 1 playoff win again in New York. And then I think he had 2 touchdown passes last year against Kansas City and Houston. And that's the only 2 games that he has started and actually had more than 1 touchdown pass, which to me is insane to think about.
Yeah, it is. It is. But, let's just be real. The Manning's got a lot of pull in the NFL, and they endorsed Daniel Jones. So I'm sure that's got something to do with it, like just being real. But no, I think the Colts are looking at an entirely different regime when we're talking next year about the NFL draft. An entirely different regime. Manager, coach, and potentially quarterback.
The Eagles look like the best thing going. Howie Roseman looked like the greatest, smartest GM, getting all those Georgia players, getting all those big bodies. Man, that defense has got all kinds. Jordan Davis is huge. Jalen Carter is massive. Nolan Smith. You know what I mean? That defense is just absolutely locked and loaded. They got Saquon Barkley, one of the best backs, when he had 2,000 yards 2 years ago and they won the Super Bowl. It was amazing. The Slim Reaper's still there. They did draft Malachi Lemon, but A.J. Brown is gone. How much... right now, how good of a coach really is Nick Sirianni, and is Jalen Hurts going to be able to put this team back on his back?
Yeah, all great questions. I guess we'll see, right? Nothing has led me to believe what I'm about to say, because I think they've been phenomenal. I think they've been spectacular. But I do think this is going to be a letdown year for the Eagles. I think Howie is phenomenal. He's sort of Belichickian in the way he fills a roster. I mean, they just signed AJ Espinoza last night, and that you watch. They're gonna fine tune and get the absolute most out of this former first round pick from the Buffalo Bills. So I think they're gonna be competitive. I think they're gonna win games. I think they're gonna flirt with the playoffs, maybe even make the playoffs. And I think Devontae Smith is 1,000% capable of being the number 1 wide receiver. All those things are true. However, I think, one, their division got significantly better. All 3 teams improved significantly in their division. And number 2, there is clearly something going on in Philly. And I think no matter what the result happens this year, because of their draft assets, and because of next year's draft, Howie will be pleased with whatever result comes long-term for the Eagles out of this year. If they succeed, great. We have all these draft assets. We can get younger. We can get cap flexibility, and we can get deeper. If it fails, okay, let's use some of these draft assets, and let's go get our next quarterback for the next 10 years.
Who do you like right now? I know it's really earlier. Who do you think right now made the most improvements to their team, their coaching staffs, and who do you think will be the NFC East champs? I mean, the Commanders are coming back, the Eagles, the Giants look 10 times better, brought over a Harbaugh, and we know Dallas is doing Dallas things, but they still got wide receivers out the wazoo and Dak.
The team that improved the most are the Giants. The team that improved or that's strengthening their weaknesses the most are the Cowboys. The NFC East favorites to me are the Dallas Cowboys.
Goodness gracious.
Offense is going to be lethal. Defense
They
is
drafted
going to be...
Caleb Downs, which is going to be a big improvement in their secondary. I mean, Lord have mercy. He's a built-in NFL safety. He's a pour water, watch grow, chia pet NFL football player.
And Johnny, just keep an eye on the defensive coordinator for the Cowboys and how he's gonna perform and how he's gonna get this defense. If you remember last year, on multiple occasions, I mentioned the issue with Dallas is not necessarily talent; it's scheme. They had such a basic scheme that is literally extinct in the NFL.
And they brought in the baby, didn't they? Christian Parker, 34-year-old kid.
Yup, and you know who his mentor was?
Vic Fangio, wasn't it?
Vic Fangio. There you go.
Hey, Vic.
There you go. There you go.
Got to know real quick, though, man. We've been talking tons NFL. Like, the whole NBA Finals has been buck-ass wild. I mean, the Knicks led only for 53 seconds the other night when OG tipped that in, and that's the least margin of time to lead an NBA Finals game and actually win the thing, which is crazy. Double-digit leads in all 4 games. The Spurs have completely collapsed. Is there any chance? And by the way, did you see Tick Pick? Do you know what that is? I love their commercials. Tick Pick!
No.
They said that right now 55% of the seats in San Antonio in a closeout game have been bought by New York fans.
Sheesh. And you know, the Puerto Rican parade is Sunday in New York, in the Bronx.
It's going to be getting bucked, baby.
Yeah, bro. I think they do have a chance, but nonetheless, I think the fact that they lost game 2 the way they lost it, they lost game 4 the way they lost it, like those are 2 games they technically won, but they lost. So for them to win 3 more games, I think is very unlikely. It could still go 7, but I still think the Knicks close it out. Growing pains for Wemby. He can still relax and watch his country probably win their 3rd World Cup in about 30 years.
Mo, Views from the 22. Check him out. And he's with me all week long again next week. Be blessed. Thank you for your time. And don't run any red lights.
No, I'm good. I pulled over. I pulled over.
That's my fam, Mo Schefter. We're back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail with a little bit of wood, and it's going to feel so good.
Broadcasting from the Family Leisure Studio, we are Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Top Gun is the largest indoor range in the Mid-South, but size isn't their only difference. Top Gun has the best instructors with over 300 years combined experience and classes all the way from first shot to master marksmanship. Plus, Top Gun is affordable. Gold membership is just $48 a month. That's just $1.60 a day for unlimited range time, free gun rentals with purchase of ammo, and members lounge access. Top Gun, 2770 Witten Road and TopGunMemphis.com. Always shoot with the best. Top Gun Memphis.
You know what you can trust? The protection you get when you bundle home and auto insurance with Progressive. You know what you can't trust? Everything else, apparently. Like when you saw that article that said that thing you eat every day is a superfood and great for your gut health. But then 30 seconds later, a different article warns you to avoid it and it's taking years off your life. Well, which is it? Kind of a big difference there. Anyway, bundle home and auto insurance with Progressive for reliable coverage in a reliably unreliable world. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Listen each and every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. and join Ottawild Presbyterian Church for worship. Ottawild is a PCUSA church located in Midtown Memphis.
This is Sheldon Rosengarten with Marks Bensdorf Realtors, and I may be Mr. Three-Putt and known as the worst golfer in town, but I do sell some houses for people. There are 7 keys to selling your home quickly for a really good price. First, call or email me to find out about my highly successful strategic marketing program that can help you sell your home quickly at a good price. I guide people what to do and what not to do to prepare to beat your competition. I mentioned 7 keys. Well, if you call me first, you don't need the other 6. Find out why people often say that when you want the job done, call Shell Done. I may be the horrible golfer that people talk about, but I don't fool around when it involves your biggest investment. I'm here to provide answers and good advice to help you. You can reach me at 483-0546 or email me at shellrose@memphisrelocate.com. That's right, relocate is in my name. That's shellrose@memphisrelocate.com or 483-0546.
Memphis, if you've been in a car accident, money is on the line. Medical bills, lost pay, your future. NST fights for this city and has for over 35 years, winning big for Memphis families. The call is free, no fee unless we win. NST is the way to go. Call 683-7000.
I'm Gary York. I'm the service director at Lexus of Memphis. Our service department wants to be more than just a place where you get your oil changed. We do glass repair, windshield replacement, recalibration of your camera and sonar systems, even wheel repair, tire replacement, all the things you would expect from a luxury automotive dealer. Please check out our website. You can schedule your appointment, check out our specials, hours of operation, or if you'd like to do it in person, please reach out to one of our associates at 901-271-5199.
You have opinions?
I think it's over.
Of course you do.
I don't think it's that simple.
Everyone does.
I got all the answers.
Hit us up on the Sissy's Log Cabin listener line at 360-8255.
Nothing symbolizes your love like a natural diamond, and nothing compares to the real diamonds you'll find at Sissy's Log Cabin. Here, you'll only find brilliant natural diamonds that have been here long before your I do, and that will become more treasured with time, just like your love. Explore our expansive selection and enjoy unmatched quality and service at your nearest Sissy's Log Cabin or at sissyslogcabin.com. Find a real natural diamond worthy of your story only at Sissy's.
It's here. King of the Hill and WD-40 brand present the limited edition King of the Hill WD-40 Collector's Can. Available now exclusively at the Home Depot, in-store and online. How many are you grabbing? One for you, one for your dad, and one for every Hank in your life. Get your King of the Hill WD-40 Collector's Can today before they're gone. Watch the new season of the Hulu original King of the Hill on July 20th. Streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers. Terms apply. Available nationwide for a limited time or while supplies last. Availability varies by location and online.
Memphis's original sports station. We are Sports 56, WHBQ Memphis, and W253DF Memphis.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. It is a Friday, man. We got USA Soccer on tonight, baby. They're playing Paraguay. I will say I'm looking forward to that, but I wish I had Jake Paul's money too. Speaking about a dude that's a trillionaire, and now today is Elon Musk after SpaceX IPO was launched at $125, I think.
You know, he was here like around this time 2 years ago. I know this because I was working in Miss Ricky's.
Jake Paul or Elon?
Elon. I was working at Miss Ricky's at the time, and he came on Bread Day.
No way.
And bought some challah and made cinnamon French toast challah out of it. Dang. Real talk. I saw that because I saw it in Miss Ricky's memories. That was on mine too. So.
I love me a little Miss Ricky's cookies too now.
Yeah, I'm have to treat my guys 1 week. We're going to do that next week.
I like that. Yeah. I'm down, dude. I'm down. Not this week though, because it's Friday and you've already missed it. Hey. Not coming to work tomorrow.
Right.
Been up here all week. By the way, though, with Jake Paul, he bet the United States men's national team to win the World Cup, and if he wins, he'll win $1.75 million on Polymarket.
I bet he won't get back in the ring with Anthony Joshua no more.
I bet he won't either, dude. It's a $32,500 bet that would win him $1.75 million.
1.75?
Woo wee! But are the chances like very, very slim? I mean, let's say that's plus.
I mean, I don't think the USA has been past the round of 16 since 2002.
Whoa!
You know, it's only 8 nations that have won the World Cup. I learned that from John Varlas this morning.
Only 8
Only
nations?
8. And Eli named all 8 of them.
All right, here, I'm going to try. Brazil.
Hold on, let me pull the joint up real quick.
I can definitely tell you, if I get these, this is going to be crazy. So I know Brazil because they're crazy about soccer. And they had the dude who headbutted dude. No, was that the French guy? Okay, France did it. Brazil did it. Spain did it. England. Germany. Mexico.
Brazil has 5. Germany and Italy have 4 each.
Oh, I forgot about Italy. I mentioned them earlier having 4. And they weren't in it.
When you mentioned it, that's what I thought about then. Argentina with 3.
Oh, I didn't mention Argentina.
France and Uruguay with 2 each. And Uruguay won the very first one. And England and Spain got one apiece.
Damn, I didn't realize how hard it was to win the World Cup.
I mean, it's really ain't even been around 100 years, though. They started in like the 30s.
Huh. They got a big head start in the United States on that whole soccer game.
Yeah.
I will say, though, we are coming. Now that you got every single high school across the country and every little kid.
Well, the women been getting their work in on the side.
Oh, I remember we had a women's championship when they had Brandy Chastain ripped off her shirt.
Ripped the shirt off, right.
Mm-hmm. And Mia Hamm was on that team, and I remember her name. Check me out.
Here's a fun fact. The last 3 times that the U.S. has been a part of hosting the World Cup, the Knicks were also in the NBA Finals. 94 was the Men's World Cup, Rockets, Knicks in 94. 99, Women's World Cup, Spurs, Knicks, 99. Here we are again now.
Damn.
I thought I hit you with that one.
No, you didn't hit me with that one.
I know I hit Greg and Eli with that one. They said the same thing. Like, damn, okay.
That's a great one right there.
That's a cool stat, man.
That really is.
Correlate the World Cup with the Knicks. And here's the fun part. The World Cup in 94, it began on the same day that OJ Chase happened.
No way.
June 17th, 1994.
Yeah, because they broke into the NBA Finals to show OJ's.
Game 5 of the Finals. It was also the first day of the World Cup. And the Rangers, the New York Rangers, were celebrating their first Stanley Cup in 54 years. I remember that as a 13-year-old, bro. Oh, that whole day. That ESPN came back and did a 30 for 30 doc on that day. It was a wild-ass day, too. Because after OJ, you ain't going to sleep. You up all night watching OJ updates.
Dude, you remember all the, man, that was one of the craziest things, too.
Yeah, because I remember I wasn't annoyed by them breaking in with OJ because I still got the game in the box.
And y'all got to also remember, OJ wasn't just, one of the best running backs of all time.
He was that dude.
He was that dude at USC. He was that dude at Buffalo.
And then he spent off and then made himself into, with his acting career.
I was getting ready to say.
You remember First and 10?
Yep. He also, though, was the dude who was always running through the airport. Was it Avis or Hertz or something?
Yeah.
And the Leslie Nielsen roles, Naked Gun franchise.
Yeah.
I loved those. Those were always great. Did you ever see any of the Naked Guns, Jared, or are you too young for that one? Leslie Nielsen, or
too long. I know what they are. I'm too young for it, but they recently remade it last year with Liam Neeson.
Yeah. They did remake one.
Really?
Yeah, Liam Neeson, the main character.
Yeah.
Remember also Priscilla Presley was in the one. Remember they had safe sex and they used the condoms that were full bodied.
Right, and of course we can't. None of us will forget my man Enrico Palazzo.
Oh my gosh. First and 10. That was.
I think First and 10. I'm gonna have to verify this, but they may have those old episodes on the HBO Max app. If they do, I'm gonna watch some this weekend.
We also forget, man. He was a commentator. Remember for Monday Night Football.
He do Monday Night Football too. OJ had a bag, man.
And then he lost his mind
until he wanted to know why all them ninjas was hanging outside his gate in Brentwood. Hey, his 30 for 30 though, that 10-part 30 for 30. The first hour of that joint, I was like, yo, OJ is the slowest human being on earth, bro. You cannot be more trash than what this dude is. We 1 hour into this thing.
Yeah, I don't know how OJ was going to end up having a documentary that was really going to show him in a very positive light.
Hey, that boy, they won Emmys for that joint too. 10-part doc. Because they were showing it on the off days of the NBA Finals. This is when Cleveland walked down Golden State. So every off day they were showing a new installment of OJ.
We got a couple texters at Sissy's Log Cabin text and listener line that said the Cowgirls still suck.
Yeah. What else is new?
And then Jason texted in. He always sends a lot of good stuff when it comes to gambling. He says there's 3 very questionable odds on MLB games today.
He hit one yesterday. I didn't see it till this morning. I was like, hey, he hit that. That was on the hockey. He said, take the 5 and over 5.5 on the goals tonight, John.
Man, they've been scoring in hockey like it's going out of style. I've never seen like that much scoring. It's been wild.
Shout out to Jason, man. He all happy hour team, man.
Dude, Jason's been killing it. He says he got 3 underdogs that he thinks are definitely going to win today. He says he's taking Atlanta and I Know You Ryder, going to Spencer Strider and go 4-1 with a 4 ERA over the New York Mets. You have the New York Yankees, even money over Toronto. St. Louis, they are playing over, who are the Cardinals playing, damn it? Minnesota. You got the St. Louis over Minnesota. And he says he likes Pittsburgh minus 137 over Miami. My man's got some games today. He is rocking and firing. He said he's also thoroughly analyzed all these games. As long as the teams do exactly what they're supposed to, baby, all he's going to do is win, win, win. I like that. Problem is how many people do what they're supposed to.
That's true. Very true.
We see De'Aaron didn't.
No. What now? What I miss?
I said we see De'Aaron didn't do what he was supposed to do.
Yeah. Wait till he gets fouled. Don't let the Knicks get the ball back. You win the game. That's still, I don't know what I'm more shocked at, him doing that or Victor Wembanyama missing both of those free throws.
I'm gonna go even.
Do y'all know who RDC World is?
RDC?
They the guys that they went viral back during like the Warriors and Cleveland Cavaliers finals when he was yelling at everybody. He was playing like LeBron, yelling at everybody in the locker room. I got to show y'all a video. He did the Spurs and it started
the other night.
Yeah, it started off with De'Aaron Fox. I got to show y'all a video of it at the break.
I'm gonna have to check that out. Also, I'm gonna have a talk with Jonathan Cooper. Have y'all seen what?
Yeah, I'm about tired of seeing that league, man. They got to cut that out.
Dude, one of the best defensive players for that Broncos team.
Yeah.
One of the reasons they were so damn good last year.
Right.
You saw that he got arrested not too long ago in a domestic dispute with his girlfriend over infidelity. And he's alleged to have, by the way, he's 6'4", 260. He's a big dude, football player. Alleged of lifting her up by her neck and pinning her to the wall. Then he threw her to the ground, according to the report.
Yeah, man, you can't be wilding like Greg Hardy, man.
Then he went out there and, remember, took full responsibility and apologized and said he was just trying to see his family. And then he got arrested again yesterday because he went back over and harassed the same girl that just had a protection of order against him. And now he's not an additional 4 charges. He's got 2 domestic violence counts, harassment, violating a protective order, domestic violence, and criminal mischief charges, which he's already also been hit with.
Jonathan, enroll yourself into therapy.
Yes.
Get
Mental
yourself
Health
some help.
Awareness Month. Is that it? Are we in that?
Men's mental health.
It is
awareness.
men's too. Bro, get it.
Even when it's not the month, get it.
Mm-hmm. Don't wait till everything's completely falling apart in your life before you look for help and ask. I know that much. It is hard to ask for help, though, isn't it?
It is.
Especially being a man.
It's hard. You know what it is, though? It's hard to decipher who you can ask for help to. I can come to you.
Yeah, that is true.
I got folks I know I can come to, but then it's those that I don't know.
I was
It's
gonna
more
say-
of those that I don't know. Far more.
Damn, got another text here. This sounds good. He said, man, $20 on Troy right now at plus 3,600 money line. Remember Coastal Carolina when they won it all?
They did win it all.
Yep.
Recently. Oh.
Dude, they
got a new coach.
They lost 30 games.
You said that right as they showed North Carolina on the TV, by the way.
They got a new
Yeah, now
coach.
the Rebels, baby.
They got Mississippi State old coach to Carolina now. Heard that. Greg mentioned that earlier. I pay attention when I'm producing, John. I try.
I appreciate that. I'll tell you one thing. The cleanest team in town? Hilo. Hilo. That's right. From high to low and everything in between, they clean. If somebody says they ain't going to clean it, guess what? They have said they never say no. They will clean everything. They do industrial cleaning. They do every single type of business you can shake a stick at. They do Hershey's. They do schools. They do everybody and their grandmother. They are a commercial janitorial, an industrial cleaning, a post-construction cleaning, a setup and moving style place, and they have the JRD guarantee. If you have any debris, they're going to come back and do it till you're satisfied, whatever it is. Again, if anybody has turned you down, go to MrCleanTeam.com. That is Hilo, baby, the cleanest team in town. You reach out to them. They're going to give you a 24-hour response. Again, it's absolutely free, no obligation quote, but you will need them. Hilo. How low can you go? All the way to the flow. I love them. The cleanest team in town. MrCleanTeam.com. Now, me and you've been kind of like talking about basically in circles about some just a little BS and this and a little bit of that's going on, and I'm kind of curious. Saturday rolls around, you got a little World Cup action, you got NBA Finals, like the Spurs look completely beat down. Are we still focusing on NBA Finals in this country?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm going to have two screens working because the Minnesota Lynx will be taking on the Las Vegas Aces right at the same time that the Spurs and Knicks are firing up Game 5. One will be on CBS, the other one will be on ABC.
I did actually see a second of the Aces last night, I believe, and I don't know who this girl was because it wasn't something Taylor.
You saw the...
No, that was Sky and the Fever.
Yeah, you saw the Sky and the Fever. The girl...
Who was that little girl?
Taylor from Chicago. She was cooking. Dude. She had like 30.
Yes.
They came back on the Fever. That Fever had about like 20. They walked them down. They made a good game out of it, but the Sky is just this is a bad organization, man. They got a good talent, but they're just a bad organization.
Yeah, they really are.
Caitlin hooped, though. Caitlin looked good last night. I give her props.
Skylar out there still hooping.
Did you say something nice about Caitlin?
Yeah, Caitlin hooped last night.
For real?
Yeah, she did. She looked good last night. Because she was playing against some sorry-ass defense that would allow her to go right. Sit on the right, send her left, man.
I got a question from one of our listeners. They said, Jay Ham, Jared, y'all are basketball hoop heads. What would you do if you were King Kleiman or Robert Pera? And right now, what are the biggest questions around what happens with Memphis? Do you believe Zach Edey? God, he's got a long question. Do you believe that Zach Edey can ever turn into a top 10 center in the NBA? Do you think that Ja Morant getting rid of him and Desmond Bane was basically like once Desmond Bane was gone, was at the start of getting rid of Ja? It goes on, blah, 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 too. And who would you draft? Damn, this is a Grizzly fanatic.
I would be cool with any of those projected in the top 4.
And he also said he doesn't like the fact that I call young people like Jared young because he said I'm only 26 and I'm a full-grown ass man. Respect. I
ain't mad at that.
I ain't mad at that either. I'm glad I got some young folks actually listening to the radio.
That's a good question, though. I mean, I could go, like I said, I can go with any of the 4, especially at where we drafted 3rd.
Yep.
I can go with any of those 4 and I'd be cool with that, just because you got, it's great talent, great player that you can build around. My thing with this organization, though, is that how can we keep anybody healthy?
I don't know.
That's the thing of it. It's like we got the talent and the assets, but what do that mean if we can't get the same reasons why y'all in a haste to get rid of 12? The problem still remains. You ain't healthy. You got dudes, your core group missing 40, 50 games combined. You can't compete like that. Not in the West. Not in the Southwest Division of the West. No, not gonna happen.
With a deep draft this year, another dude. Man, people like
It's gonna
Grizzlies.
be a deep draft this year and next year too.
All right, he says we got the third pick. Need it. Rank your top 4. He says Caleb Wilson, AJ DeBonza, Darren Peterson, Cam Boozer.
The most ready professional basketball
Peterson.
player right now is Cameron Boozer.
Oh, Cam Boozer.
That's just my
Professional ready.
opinion.
Okay, I
Just
got
my
you.
opinion. And I'm not saying that any of those other 3 ain't legit, because they are.
But the ceiling is higher, what, on Caleb Wilson and Darren Peterson and DeBonza?
Probably. But with Cam, some people say it's safe. I'm fine with safe in the NBA.
Hey, look, he's a boozer. I don't know if you know, look at Dylan Harper.
An all-star that was an Olympian. His dad got work.
You notice how these kids look at Jalen Brunson, look at Klay Thompson, how
Eli
they
said
might be
it
better
best.
than their dads?
Eli said it best about Boozer. He was like, Cameron Boozer's floor is his dad. That's pretty much his floor. I can agree. Everything else is up from there. They talk about his, he really can't defend. No, dude does everything well in basketball. There's not a hole in his, and he don't turn 19 the next month. He's still a baby.
Damn. Baby.
I like Darian Peterson though, because I think they sleep on something with him. They worried about, he one of them dudes that overworks himself. And he's high strung, he got high anxiety about it. So when his body started to feel like he was locking up, hey, so get me up out of there. It broke him down. And then he wasn't giving no feedback off of it. But it's like that one time we saw him on the floor head to head with AJ DeBesta, he cooked. I mean, they served BYU that day. Didn't blow them out, but they handled their business.
Yeah, they did handle their business. That's a fact, dude. And one other thing I just wanted to mention, I think this is hilarious. We have some comedians out there today that are pretty funny. It says, John, did you see the new Texas Tech restructuring of Brennan Sorsby's $5 million contract?
Hilarious.
$250,000 per game played, $200K per 1,000 total yards offense, $10K per touchdown, $5K per interception and fumble, negative $5K. Sorsby will earn every dollar. You can promise you that, and bet on himself. Damn. Lane Kiffin's coming out to talk about Sorsby.
Lane always got something to say, man. I'm in the minority. I'm a Lane fan, man. Mainly because people don't like Lane.
No, I just thought it was funny. He said Lane said he believes playing against quarterback Brennan Sorsby would be a privilege for players.
See, that's why I ran with Lane.
He's like, man.
Let me see my boys gonna knock his ass off. We'll do it that way.
I don't know why nobody made the joke yet. Sorsby gonna get the treatment Adam Sandler got when he got to jail on Longest Yard for betting on himself.
Dude did not even think about it. Goodness gracious.
Shout out to Paul Crew.
What do you think about teams like BYU saying they're not going to play Texas Tech, Georgia, and all them?
I respect any Division I program that say we ain't playing Texas Tech.
I mean, BYU, they replaced that October 17th game with Notre Dame.
Here's the problem with Texas Tech. It ain't just against the rules. He went about it in a way where you can really compromise his, you got integrity about this, bro. And then, shout out to Eli. He makes this point about this all the time.
No, they didn't.
When Sorsby, he was going to continue to keep gambling until he found out they was on to him. Now it's, I'm an addict. And he took the addict approach. And now these people, I saw somebody from Texas Tech say, well,
at least he wasn't speeding, carrying a gun in his car. That was head coach Joey McGuire.
They didn't boycott Penn State after that happened up there.
Oh, my God.
You know why they didn't? Because they got Joe Putnam ass up out of there.
Oh, yeah, that was the most...
Y'all still sitting here trying to play this dude that's very illegal, that had made over 9,000 bets on his own team in a sport where it's illegal to do that. I have no problem with gambling being in sports, but a rule is a rule.
I just want y'all, I don't know if anybody's watched, there's a 20-minute video of Sorsby answering questions. Have you seen it?
No.
It's a wild watch. Yeah, in fact, I'll send it to you. It's definitely a wild watch. It's a 20-minute, basically, question and answer where Sorsby's explaining his entire situation to a Texas judge. Of course, the judge granted temporary injunction, allowing him play, saying, it's a mental illness.
Did it come off to you that he had bad PR about this Q&A that he did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just let me know what I need to know before I even get there.
I mean, it's now we're just like basically saying, I guess now, so if you say you're sorry, you screw up, but all you have to do is say you're sorry and you're good, or I have a mental illness, and
I'm gonna say this.
It wasn't my fault. I'm a crazy ass.
I'm gonna say this. Had there been Geno Smith in an NIL era, they wouldn't be fighting that hard for Geno Smith. Had there been Jamarcus
I think it has
Russell,
mostly what to do is you got a Joey McGuire and two billionaires who have no quarterback because they ain't got nobody to back him up. And you know that those billionaires, they don't accept no for an answer.
Especially in Texas.
Yeah.
One thing I respect about Texas is that they're not going to bite their tongue about it. Remember the SMU 30 for 30? I said, one thing we know how to do down here in Texas better than everybody else, cheat. That's real. I respect it.
I also have to say, I was a little bit grossed out with Georgia trying to take the moral high ground. We've only had more arrests than I think any football team in the last 4 years under Kirby. And he's like, I mean, I get it. Hey, listen, a person did die at Georgia. Yeah. I'm sorry. It sucks for people like Pete Rose, and it sucked for people who got basically vilified for betting on their sport. Pete never saw his ass in the Hall of Fame, the all-time hits leader, et cetera, et cetera. Art Schleister, you know what he did. But again, Georgia coming out when their football program literally
get a DUI off,
would probably get a ticket on the Autobahn. And I think that they don't even have a speed limit.
They ain't got no limit on the Autobahn.
I guarantee you they got better roads in because you don't have potholes like you do around Memphis, damn it.
Now, there'd be a whole lot of messed up wheels around there.
But what do you think about Georgia taking the moral high ground again when they had a kid who was killed?
They got to make themselves look good somehow. So when you got that opportunity to beat a baby face, take it.
I don't know. I feel like if I'm the one who's always getting talked about with something bad, this is when I keep my mouth shut.
Except if your name is Lane Kiffin, because he's going to do it anyway. But I agree with you. Normally that would be the case, but football coaches are politicians, John. We know what it is. Kirby got to sell it. He got to sell it. No different than them dudes from Texas Tech trying to sell everybody that what Brendan Sorsby did really wasn't wrong. He was just an addiction.
Dude, this is the most hypocritical organization, the NCAA.
Yeah.
Probably ever.
Rob Dibble said it best. No clue about athletics.
It's kind of funny, actually, now that I'm also being hypocritical, I just realized, because we're killing a kid in Brendan Sorsby. While, I don't know if you know this, but every single conference has a gambling deal.
Every one. It's not us that's
ESPN Bet.
Well, they got rid of that and re-signed with DraftKings.
Mm-hmm.
So they made sure they still had that element. See, that's the fun part is that we go, as a sports fan culture, we go crazy over the gambling, but then when we find out the players are into
because that scares the hell out of you because that means the game's rigged.
Exactly.
You don't want to go to the casino on that Indian reservation where everything's tilted.
Exactly.
I don't go to them casinos in Oklahoma.
Which for a long time, John, that's why I didn't gamble.
I think, John, we should ask another person, for their idea, because I don't gamble. I think Brasky gambles.
Brasky anti-money gambling.
In fact, ask Brasky.
I'm going to take a quick time out and make sure I come back and talk to him. But I also wanted to, this is a weird question, but it's for Brasky. Hey, Brasky, you want to bang? Just kidding. Bangers Pickleball is what I'm talking about, where you would have to dink responsibly, Brasky, because it has 3 bars at Bangers Pickleball right down there on Snowden Lane. Man, it is By the way, have you been down to like Snowden Lane lately? Like they got the amphitheater, the baseball fields, bars, and everything over there. Like I did not realize how much that place is blown up.
It's been a minute.
It's nice as heck. But Bangers Pickleball is the nicest. I mean, they have indoor courts. So today you got like flooding, and you want to play pickleball, and you're like, I can't play. Yes, you can. They got 5 indoor courts at Bangers Pickleball. They have everything. You need to check it out again. They're down at Snowden Lane. Bangers Pickleball also is doing things for your children. You know what they're doing? They're having a little summer camp. Dude, your kids always are playing, what, Atari? Or not, was it not Atari? What's it called? PlayStation.
You might well say Atari.
PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One.
Yeah, Xbox. I've heard of that one. What's a Nintendo Switch? I know what a Nintendo is.
It's like a Wii.
Yeah, no clue.
It's like a Wii mixed with a PSP.
I know what Wii is. Like, we are here.
No, WII. The where you play Wii Sports Resorts and Wii Sports and all of that on. The white console with the wand.
It's out of his bag.
I know what the hell you're talking about. I had an Atari. I played Pitfall and that stupid game where you just literally take a ball and it hits and it bounces and then you push it over here and it was. We had some.
He don't even know Cooper Dragon, man.
Don't know Cooper Dragon. I did remember though because there was that game Mortal Kombat. I remember that. Kids love that. And the Mario Kart thing, they love
Mario Kart still is wrecking lives out here.
But Bangers Pickleball, if you want like the ultimate social event, they have social events, they have promos, they have a restaurant, 3 bars, they have outdoor courts, they have ping pong, they have cornhole, they have it all. Go to pangerspickleball.net. Check it out. Let's bang. Let's have a ball. Just please dink responsibly. Back in 2 shakes. I got T-Money. I got Brasky. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Be sure to download our Hub 901 app for instant access to Sports 56 and all the Flynn Broadcasting stations from anywhere. Go to the App Store and get the Hub 901 app today.
Hi, this is Troy Fiveash, owner of Fiveash Roof Services. Do you know what Penny Hardaway and I have in common? We should both be in that building celebrating the best basketball players of all time. Of course, I'll have to buy a ticket to get in, but he should already be there. But seriously, we both surround ourselves with the best people we can find. We work hard to achieve our goals, and we are both among the best in our respective fields. At Fiveash, we can't win titles or get national awards, but what we can and do strive to do is give 100% of ourselves to give you the best product possible and one you can be proud of. So if you need a roof, siding, or gutters, give us a call at 901-367-0050, and we will do everything we can to provide you the best of everything. Fiveash Roofing. Fair, honest, and ethical. 367-0050 or memphisroofer.com. 367-0050 or memphisroofer.com.
Fiveash Roofing, it's what we do. We're here for you.
Landers Ford in Collierville is celebrating America 250. During our Landers 250 event, we're out to sell 250 specially selected new Fords, even new Ford F-150s, employee pricing for all, plus Ford retail bonus cash, $6,000 for new 2025 Ford F-150 XLT trims, $5,000 for new 2025 Ford F-150 STX trim, or $3,500 for new 2025 Ford F-150 Platinum, Lariat, or King Range trim. That's right, employee pricing for all at the #1 Ford dealer in the Mid-South. Landers Ford in Collierville. Get started now with our Landers Easy Pass at LandersFordMemphis.com. New F-150s with employee pricing for all. Act now. 250 new Fords will sell fast. Give us a call to schedule your test drive today. Landers Ford in Collierville. Remember, if it doesn't say Landers, you paid too much.
As reported on Ford's 2025 Total New Vehicle Retail Sales Report. Memphis Market. Employee pricing is a Ford A-Plan pricing program. U.S. residents only. Prior purchase is not eligible. Other exclusions may apply. See dealer for complete details. Price plus tax, title, and license. Offer includes $695 processing fee. Offer ends 7/6/26.
Encore flavor, Corky's barbecue. We're cooking it up, down home way. Hickory smoke flavor like the good old days.
Hey y'all, Jimmy Stovall here with Corky's Barbecue. With over 175,000 cars served in our drive-thru, 4,000 online pickup orders, and 1,500 party packs delivered to offices and events every year. Corky's is your trusted go-to barbecue for parties. Our party packs start at just $6.99 per person. You can choose 1, 2, or 3 meat combos, pick your favorite sides, and as you know, Corky's always gives you plenty of food, so you never worry about running out. Whether it's pickup or delivery, we've got you covered. Corky's makes it easy to impress your guests. Visit Corky'sBBQ.com to order for your next gathering today.
Encore flavor, Corky's barbecue.
4.9-liter V8, 0 to 60, and I'm about to find out.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm fired up because we're going to talk with T-Money and Uncle Brasky. We're going to talk a little gambling. I just did a little parlay action. I'll tell you exactly what I played. And the comeback's nice, man. Comeback's plus 900, baby. It's just a little 4-game parlay. Yes, parlays are sometimes very, very stupid, but I really like what I got. Took a little bit of what Jason gave me. Took a little bit of what I like. Took a little bit of USA. Took a little bit of Ole Miss to feel good. Hotty toddy gosh almighty, and I feel good about this play. $100 to win me. A lot. The comeback with my bonus will be $13.49. Yeah, I love bonuses. Whoa, let's go. Me and Brasky, me and Money, we about to talk about it. But I'll tell you right now, with all the nasty weather and everything, like, I don't know about y'all, but when I watch sports, there's certain times where I just want to be by myself. And then there are times where I need people. And when I need people, I go to the owner's box in Lakeland's Town Square. One, the food it's the best food at any bar I've ever been to, period. They have Wagyu burgers. Like, I can't even get off the burgers because every time I go, I get a different one. And every single time, the one I had is better than the one before. But they also have the best TVs, 24 beers on tap. And again, Lakeland's Town Square is banging right now. Owner's Box Sports Bar and Grill. That's where it's at. Head on out there. They got it all. And heck, when it's not raining, they got a beautiful patio. So on a nice, beautiful day, you can sit out there on the patio, drink you a little bit of Tito's. Because if life hands you lemons, you don't freak out, you don't fret, you don't stress. You just make a lemon drop. Make it with the best Tito's handmade vodka. Money, how's it going, my friend?
Johnny Radio. Well, I'm just watching this rain fall down from the office up here, man. It's pretty wicked.
Dude, it is crazy, man. We under like a serious flood warning, man. They said, at least I don't
Well,
drive.
Poplar here, if for you listeners out there, if you're going down Poplar, stay out of the far right lane. That's all I got to tell you. It's underwater. So that's T-Money's weather forecast for the day. Stay out of the right lane in Poplar. You're going to go underwater.
My wife doesn't let me drive in the right-hand lane because she's crazy and thinks that she's going to hit a dead gum pole. And I tell her all the time, you know the poles are not in the damn road, right, woman?
They're even on the other side of the sidewalk.
Like, damn, girl.
I mean, you'd have to be rolling,
No
Johnny
kidding,
Radio,
man.
to
She's
get
like,
one of them.
please get over. I'm scared over here.
Did you get you any of that SpaceX today? Get you a round lot? You know what that is?
No, I don't. I don't have it. Oh, my gosh, please. Did RS Financial get a little bit of that IPO?
Well, we had to try to get a little bit of that IPO today. You know how we do, Johnny Radio.
I do know how you do.
We got us a round lot.
Nice. Did you hear
That's
that dudes are
100
worth
shares.
$1 trillion, by the way?
First trillionaire, Elon Musk. This is a great day for capitalism. I hope you people like capitalism out there because this is a great day for it.
Do you know how much $1 trillion is, by the way? Because I have to do it on time for me to really understand. Like, because you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just easier.
It is tough to wrap your head around $1 trillion.
So 1 million seconds is basically like 11 and a half days, okay?
Uh-huh.
1 billion seconds is 31.7 years. 1 trillion seconds is 31,700 years, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
That is tough. I didn't. When you break it down like that, that is amazing.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that is amazing. But
I mean, we're talking 12 zeros, y'all. 12.
That's ridiculous. 12 zeros. I mean, I thought I was doing something when I saw a couple zeros.
No kidding.
3 zeros, I was excited.
Dude, Brasky was so fired up when he took a breathalyzer test and it had zeros. He was shocked as anybody. Brasky, how are you doing today?
Man, I'm doing great. What you think, Johnny? Man, if I had Elon Musk money, I'd be kicking it out in Vegas. I'd be at the Bunny Ranch. I'd be at the Chicken Ranch.
Chicken Coop.
Man.
Addison Gray would be booked for the rest of the year.
Absolutely. I mean, come on, man. How much do you need before you just quit?
Dude, he's a different animal for sure.
I'd sell my stuff off, Johnny. I'd probably be dead in a week. I'd probably be dead in a week, to be honest with you. That's why the good Lord didn't give me anything, because he knew
that's right. You'd be on that Rock of Gibraltar, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. We'd be smashing that Rock of Gibraltar around, and I'd be riding in the right lane. You know why your wife don't like riding on the far right lane?
No.
Because if you ever watch these murder shows, as soon as that life insurance policy fat, that's when the husband runs into the pole and kills her. That's why she don't like riding on that side.
Dude, Chas watches those Datelines, and the ones that I'm watching is all the women that are killing their husbands, and that was freaking me
But
out.
that's right. But man, the best way, I watched one where they were out in California in the bay there. The best way to kill your wife is to run her over with the boat. You take her out there skiing, when she comes over, you just accidentally run her over. I mean, it's an accident.
That is the views and opinions of one Bill Brasky. We saw him on Saturday Night Live.
I watched that on that. It took him 15 years to catch him. But he just ran his wife over. They were skiing. It was an accident.
That is, I think I love my wife. Chas, I love you, honey. Don't worry.
But then he got drunk and told his girlfriend that he murdered his wife. And
Wait. He got busted because he got drunk and then told on himself to his girlfriend?
Told on himself.
And you think his girlfriend who's dating him is not going to be like, oh, my God, now I know what he's going to do with me?
Correct. That's what the dude did. Watch the Dateline. It happened in San Diego Bay, man.
I can't sleep if I watch stuff like that. That's why I don't watch much but sports, man. And I can't sleep after some of them too. But Ole Miss is playing. I know you got to be fired up today. They're playing in North Carolina.
Did you see the bracket? We got the easiest road to the championship game. We don't play an SEC team. All other four are bundled up.
Yep, you got all SEC on one side, you got Ole Miss on the other. The one thing is, though, you got Ole Miss who, hotter than Cooter Brown, Judd Utemark's hitting bombs. You got Rabe, you got Elliott pitching like madmen, Townsend, veteran team that seems like they got a lot of momentum. But North Carolina, great pitching staff, very fundamentally sound. The one thing about this park, it always plays in. They play great defense, and they do hit singles. Like, they're a gapper. I mean, the dude, Hull had 4 doubles in that game, just going gap to gap to gap.
Right.
Do you worry a little bit that the SEC teams that live too much on the home run might have a little bit of trouble?
Well, it's a bigger part. But I tell you, and that's one of my bets today. I do like the over 7.5 in that game. That is the lowest total I've seen this year on a college baseball game.
Mm-hmm. I mean, dang, they still hitting home runs in Mississippi State and Georgia. That was a buck wild game. You got the over in the 4th inning? It was like 14.5.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that was crazy.
What, realistically, when you look back a few years ago when Elko and Mike's team won it and they were not really supposed to, do you have that same kind of feel, or do you feel like this team is different? Because, again, it's a collection of seniors. You got a veteran knife fighter in Hunter Elliott. You got the young Rabe and Townsend pitching. They struck out way too much during the regular season, but it seems like they found themselves and they're putting the ball in play and becoming tough outs. How do you expect them to be at the winner's bracket and chilling and waiting after the next 2 games?
I do. I really do. I think we got so lucky in this that I really do. I think they will just go right through. I don't see a loss until we get to the championship, and I don't know if we get a loss in. Because, first of all, you got Georgia and Texas. One of them is going to be in the loser's bracket because they play. Those are probably, to me, the 2 best teams in the country right there, Johnny.
and somebody's going to be down 1-0. By the way, speaking of the all SEC bracket, I know you love Ole Miss. Who do you like on the other side coming out?
I actually like Georgia. I mean, I think they're the toughest team out there by far. I mean, look at them. I thought them and Mississippi State were probably the best two teams going in it. And you see what they did to one another.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Texas, we look pretty good now. They got that deadgum young pitching staff. They got a young pitching coach and a dude named Max Wiener, and they have Troy Tulowitzki as their infield coach and hitting coach. That's pretty dope.
Oh, I agree 110%. I think but I think as far as Ole Miss goes, we're in great shape, man. We just got to get in there and get it done.
Get her done. All right, man. So I know we're taking Ole Miss. We're going over the 7.5 runs. Are you taking Ole Miss on the money line to win today?
I am taking Ole Miss on the money line. That's going to be my dime bag play of the day is Ole Miss on the money line.
That's your dime bag play of the day already. All right. Let me get back over here to money before you start blowing your load, like getting your load all over the place. Money.
Yeah, there you go.
I know you're excited about it. We by the way, pace yourself. It's 12:45. You got till 6 p.m. Okay.
I know it. We got to wait.
All right, Money, I got a question. Are you more excited about College World Series, NBA Finals on Saturday, or the World Cup and USA playing Paraguay?
I got to go World Cup.
Whoa,
Johnny.
do you even know how to play soccer?
I don't know how to play soccer, but I do know some of the rules, and I do love watching the World Cup and rooting for the United States. And I'm going to be down. We got a group going down to Celtic Crossing tonight. They got us VIP down there. Because, I don't do anything with the regular people. I got to be VIP, Johnny. So they got us down there VIP to watch the game. We got us a ride down there. So, and that's at 8 o'clock. So we really got to pace ourselves because, we like to get at it right, about 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I should be seeing you about 1:15 today?
About 1:10.
1:10, perfect. Yeah, I'm going to be there at 1:10, I promise you.
In there. We'll get there. I know you're getting out of town heading to Pickwick. That should be fun. I hope it don't rain on y'all all weekend.
Trust me. I want to be on the lake with the grandkids, not stuck in the house where it's raining and they're running around screaming and destroying everything.
Yeah, that's always good for you, Johnny. You always come back a refreshed man when you're hanging out with the grandkids. Come back from Pickwick.
Do you remember when I had to keep my kids for a week, the grandkids? And
my God.
That was the toughest week of my life. I forgot how hard it is to raise children. Yeah, I was traumatized. It made me realize how good my kids were.
There you go. Oh, so your kids were better than your kids' kids.
Well, see, my daughter is Rio, like probably raised me. She's the smartest person I know. Like literally.
That's right.
Genius. Like when I say a genius, it's not a joke. Like I can't even talk to her. She's so above my level. Like one time I tried to, and she looked at me and she's like, "Oh, Dad, you're cute."
Johnny said, "I don't do much reading."
Not like her. So you're all fired up about this World Cup. So then, are you betting? I
am fired up about.
I looked at the line. The U.S. is even money, so you bet 100 to win 100.
That's
the
right.
other team, Paraguay, is plus 300. You bet 100, you win 300. Or tie is plus 220. So, they got the USA just barely, favored over this team, it feels like.
They do, and I think that's got a lot to do with their history in the World Cup, and it's not a good history. I think they made the Final Eight back in, 2002, I think it was. I saw that was the furthest they've ever been, I believe. So the men's soccer hadn't really dominated like the women's have, but it's on such a bigger scale and a bigger stage and of the world. But it's fun. It is fun to watch, though. Just everybody get behind. Everybody in the country's rooting for one team, and that's the United States. And I know there's other people. Mexico's got a lot of people were rooting for Mexico yesterday. I was one of them. I was rooting for Mexico. I want to see the Mexicans win.
I want to see
them win too, and it's fun. I got a lot of friends they got a great fan base down there. Did you see that, Johnny? Mm-hmm. They got a great fan base.
In fact, if you
there.
watched on YouTube today, you would have seen it too in about the very first 10 minutes of the 11 o'clock hour.
Oh, really? You got it down to the timestamp.
Oh, that's when soccer guy came on, and when I opened up my Twitter, you know, my algorithm knows me so well. So when I said soccer, the first thing that popped up was those hotties in the Mexican game where they were woo-wee.
They were letting everybody know they were hotties.
Yes, they were. They were.
You gotta love that, Johnny.
So are we betting? I want to know what you're betting on, man, because there's so much going on.
Let's get to some betting. Let's get to some betting, Johnny. And just remember, I don't know your bankroll any more than you know mine. And with that being said, you got to take the USA in the soccer. On the money line now, I think we win maybe a 2-1 game, but I think we do win on the money line. It's even money, as Johnny said. So go ahead and put you $1 down or $2, whatever you do. I don't know your bankroll. But get you some money. You know, we hit a good parlay the other night in the basketball game, so we're up some good money. And so we're going to put that on the United States tonight, and we're going to have a big time, and we're going to be going USA all night long, Johnny.
I love it. I love it. Is there anything else that you're playing?
Yeah, I think tomorrow, you know, the game 4 went under the 216.5, and they put that sucker right back at 216 to mess with the gamblers like you know how they do, Johnny, out there in Vegas. So I'm gonna go against Vegas this time, and I'm gonna go over the 216 on tomorrow night's game 5.
Oh, a little bit of scoring. Do you think that there's any chance that this Spurs team, they're a 5.5-point favorite, which kind of shocked me, or do you think they can put pressure and force a game 7? I mean, they've had the double-digit lead in the final 2 minutes of every damn game. I mean, a lead in the final 2 minutes of every game and have lost.
I think they're done. I think they're done. Knicks are going to win it. They're going to tear down New York City. They better get the National Guard in there, whatever they need, because Knicks fans are about to tear that city apart.
Just don't wear a Spurs jersey right now.
I've never understood why you tear your city up when you win. I guess I never will. But I hope that they do win, and I hope everybody stays safe. It's a Saturday night. But I think they win. I think they win straight up, and they get there in that 53-year drought, Johnny.
So you're thinking they celebrate in San Antonio? Then, man, like not winning in New York on Tuesday. Like, you know, I want Game 6 so bad, dude.
Yeah. Well, that'd be great. I mean, it would be, but we'll see. I think just get it done, get it over with. I think San Antonio, they're home, and just go ahead and lose and stay home. That way they don't have to travel again. All
right, Bill Brasky, I know you got a lot to play. What do we got?
Well, first of all, Johnny, y'all are totally wrong. The NBA is a fraud. What they're going to do, I like San Antonio minus the 5 because I actually believe that I've always known the NBA's rigged. I win more money betting it this way. The Knicks want the game back, Game 6 in New York, and win it there. So I'm thinking I like San Antonio minus 5 as my regular play, Johnny.
All right. What we got for the nickel bag
and then the nickel bag play, the dang nickel play, I like USA Soccer on the nickel play just because Paraguay's only got 6 million people in the country. I know our men are terrible at soccer, but come on, we're a country of 330 million playing a country of 6 million. Surely we can find,
a few better soccer players.
Correct. We should. And now that we don't have that guy from Collierville, goalie that sucked,
Tim Howard is great. He has a great commercial too.
Terrible. Yeah, we never won with that freak. Now that maybe we got some fresh blood, and maybe we got a goalie that came across the border from Mexico or somebody that can stop the ball. I like USA as a nickel play. And the dime bag play of the week, Johnny, we're going over 7.5 runs in the Ole Miss game tonight.
Hotty toddy, gosh almighty, who the hell are we? Let's do it, man. I love all the plays. I love the bets. I love it all. And I also wanted to remind
Johnny,
what?
We got one more thing.
What?
Do you think if we can get to the championship, can we get Sports 56 to send all 3 of us up to Omaha on y'all's dime?
I think I'm going to reach out to Elon Musk. He's got a few dollars laying around.
All right, well, let's get with Elon. Let's see if we can make it happen. I'll drive.
I love it. I love it. Brasky Money, y'all be blessed. Appreciate y'all.
Hey, Johnny, one last thing from T-Money. Hey, congratulations to one of my old guys, Lawrence Britt. He signed at Missouri yesterday. He's Lausanne, one of the best football players in the state. And I had 2 kids on my GFL team sign Division I. Braden Santabanez at Iowa and Lawrence Britt to Missouri.
I love it. Giving back to the kids. T-Money. Brasky, he gave commissary to somebody at the local jail down in Oxford. That was kind as well. Please, business owners out there, give me a quick listen. You need to make sure you check out EnviroMaster. In fact, go to enviro-master.com. Why? Because this is a commercial cleaning company that protects your brand by protecting the odors, diseases, and germs that can destroy your business. They have it all. And I'm telling you right now, they're going to take care of you. Dennis Dixon, Tom Whitley, they are the best people in the business. So please go to enviro-master.com. For Jared, for Jay, I'm John. Get out there. Make that world a better place. See y'all on the flip side. Peace.
Start your day with Sports 56 Mornings with Greg Gaston and Eli Savoy. Weekday mornings from 7 to 10, right here on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Attention business owners, now you can protect what matters most with EnviroMaster Services. EnviroMaster is a health and safety company providing complete disease prevention and odor control programs for commercial properties and restrooms. Don't take a chance. Let EnviroMaster kill the germs that kill your business. Right now, EnviroMaster is protecting over 300 Memphis area customers. So let EnviroMaster protect your business. Call 901-500-5361 or go to enviro-master.com.
Download to see if you qualify. Not all customers will qualify. Transfer fees may apply. No Albert subscription required. Albert is not a bank. Albert Instant Loans are issued by FinWise Bank, member FDIC. Not an actual client. Terms apply.
Hey, Albert, can you help us plan and budget for a bathroom renovation?
I certainly can. Let me review your finances.
Who are you talking to?
Albert, my AI finance.